Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a sweet little girl whom everyone loved, especially her grandmother. Her grandmother loved the little girl so much that she couldn't think of a better gift than a pretty little red velvet hooded cloak. It suited her so well that the little girl never wore anything else. Thus, everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Mother said to Little Red Riding Hood, "My dear, Grandmother is ill. Take this sweet cake and this bottle of wine to her. Go quickly, and remember to keep straight on the path. Do not wander into the woods, and when you arrive, do not forget to say good morning before you do anything else." Little Red Riding Hood promised, "Yes, Mother, I will do exactly as you say." Grandmother's house was deep in the woods, a half-hour walk from the village. As Little Red Riding Hood entered the woods, she met the wolf. The wolf wanted to eat her right away, but because there were woodcutters nearby, it did not dare. Instead, it hatched a wicked plan. "Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf. The little girl politely replied, "Good morning, Mr. Wolf." The wolf asked, "Where are you going so early?" The little girl answered, "I am going to visit Grandmother." The wolf said, "Look, how many beautiful flowers there are all around us. Why don't you pick a bouquet for her?" Little Red Riding Hood looked around. Sunlight was dancing through the leaves, and the forest was full of lovely flowers. The little girl thought, "Grandmother would be so happy if I brought her some fresh flowers." Forgetting Mother's warning, she left the path and ran into the woods to pick flowers. Meanwhile, the wolf ran straight to Grandmother's house. It knocked on the door. "Knock, knock," the wolf imitated the little girl's voice. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood. I've brought you cake and wine," the old woman replied. "Come in, my dear. The door is open." The wolf stepped in, gobbled up the old woman, put on her nightgown and cap, got into bed, and drew the curtains. A little later, Little Red Riding Hood arrived and knocked on the door. "Knock, knock. Who is it?" asked the wolf, trying to imitate Grandmother's voice. Little Red Riding Hood stepped into the small, dark house and felt uneasy. She asked, "Oh, Grandmother, what a deep voice you have." The wolf replied, "The better to greet you with, my dear." The little girl continued, "Oh, Grandmother, what big ears, eyes, and hands you have." The wolf replied in turn, "The better to hear, to see, and to hug you with, my dear." Finally, Little Red Riding Hood asked, "Oh, Grandmother, what a big mouth you have." The wolf roared, "The better to eat you with." It jumped out of bed and gobbled up Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf lay down in bed and snored loudly. A hunter who was passing by heard the snoring and went in to look. Seeing the sleeping wolf, the hunter thought, "Perhaps the old woman is still alive." He took out his scissors and cut open the wolf's belly. Little Red Riding Hood and Grandmother sprang out one after the other, still alive. Little Red Riding Hood quickly picked up large stones and filled the wolf's belly with them. When the wolf woke up, the stones were so heavy that it fell over and died. Grandmother, Little Red Riding Hood, and the hunter enjoyed the cake and wine together. Little Red Riding Hood said, "From now on, I will never leave the path again when Mother tells me not to." Thank you for listening to our story. If you enjoyed this tale, please like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting picture book adventures.